Welcome to a late night Sunday stream. Back in work, and I figured I'd check out this new game with y'all tonight. We are going to be taking a look at PiratePatrol. Go to now. Oh, hang on a second. That's not right. That's 1 second, chat. Fixing something. There we go. That would explain a little bit of my issue I was having. Alright, we're into the game though. I'm going to go ahead and make sure it's working now. Auto. And that should capture. There we go. We're good, y'all. So we're taking a look here at PiratePatrol. So I got this key today, and essentially it's like a space. I mean, it's called PiratePatrol. Oh, what is going on with my stream? 1 second, chat. For some reason it went all screwy on my end. Is it working for you, Jazzy? There it goes. All right, so we're gonna click the tutorial. This is my first time checking out the game. So essentially it's kind of like it reminds me of kind of like FTL, but it has active combat and everything. I think the concept's really cool. It is early access, so keep that in mind as we check it out. There might be little bugs or something like that, but the core of the game seems to be here. We can look at the I thought the button was here. Like I said, it's my first time looking at the game. So this here is the start screen, as you can see here. We have available pilots, ship pilots, fighters, which I'm assuming is our fighter pilots, and officers. So if you look right here, you'll see we need 6 assigned pilots, 6 assigned fighters, 1 XO, 1 tactical, and 1 engineer. So we're going to go into here and we're going to look at what we can potentially acquire. So speed, as it says, mastering techniques that can make fighters fly faster. Piloting is maneuverability. Criticals is ability to damage things. It looks like most of these are level 0, which is fine. So Shadow, I definitely would like to acquire. All the stats appear to be green. So Shadow, welcome to the crew. Be cool if we had little bios with them too. Jester looks alright, so we're gonna acquire Jester. Marauder, grab them. Lucky, gotta have someone named Lucky. And maybe Falcon Fury, why not? We have room for 1 more pilot. So I'm thinking we need an Eagle. So we have our 6 pilots now. Let's go ahead and look at our fighters. These are going to be our spacecraft. Looks like price will be a thing at some point. So let's scroll through and kind of look. So about 243 there. Let's see if we can find a fast fighter first. So 230, 249, 38. So right now 249 seems to be our quickest. 247, 244, 239. So 247 seems to be the fastest we have. So we're going to get a Reaper. I think that's a good start. Let's get the Harbinger, which looks as decent as well. A little less hit points on it. I'm assuming that's sensors, radar range, yeah. So that's how far it can reach out and identify, and then an attack factor on the LEDs appears to be 1 as well. So we have 6. So let's look at 6 for speed and 6 for armor. So 247 is our next highest. Let's see if we can find something. 244. Oh, it looks like we can have more than 1. So this one here looks good, the Starlight. 247 with an HP of 160, which I think is great. HP wise, 158. Looks like 160 is our highest so far. Let's see if we can find some tanky spacecraft now. So 160 definitely seems to be our high point. I think we go for this Argo here. 160 HP, 221, not the slowest, has a decent radar range on it. And then let's kind of find, since we got the 2 highest HPs there, let's see if we can find something in the middle with radar range. So our Reaper has 2117 in radar range. Looks like that's the highest, so anything over 2000. This one might actually be pretty decent, the Renegade. 239, 143, and 2093. Welcome to those that are joining in the stream. We're checking out this new game, Pirate Patrol. Whoop. Accidentally tabbed out there. So the Vector right here looks pretty good. So we're going to grab this Vector. And let's get the Revenant. A little bit slower, but good HP. Good sensor range. So I think that's where we go. That's our 6 fighters. Let's get our officers now. We need an XO. They're sorted. XOs, I have a feeling, aren't going to matter too much at this moment. Let's get I like Boomer. Should we go with Blackjack? Now let's get Boomer. He looks like a good XO. Tactical officer. Definitely the guy with the goatee. So this is going to be Zenith Zephyr. And we need an engineer, so we have Thunderbolt, Fish, and Sky. What do y'all think, chat? Who should we pick between these three? Skills really don't matter for them at the moment. We get Fish, Thunderbolt, or Sky. Sky kind of looks crazy. I guess we can go with Thunderbolt. Alright, so we're going to be starting. Turn this up for you.
Robots, they're lethal. Father, I need fire support.
Father, do you copy? I'm in bad shape.
Gentlemen, I'm taking heavy fire.
As artificially intelligent robot warriors secretly produced, funded by evil corporations, intend on overthrowing the Federation and establishing a corporatocracy where large corporations would dominate. And it changed. Realizing that political leaders and countless bureaucrats were being bought off by the Corp, the FIS waged a secret war against the monopolies, launching a top-secret operation with a legendary pirate captain. Okay, so we must be the legendary pirate captain. Okay, cool premise. And the FIS delivered a prototype warship, the Father, with the technology capabilities to fight AI. To the one warrior they were sure the giant monopolies could not buy, Captain Lionheart, the legendary pirate who had fought the giant monopolies all his life. So it seems like the Federation, you know, the space government has decided to bring a pirate to take on the bad AI. So we're going to be starting.
Captain.
All right, so it looks like we got a galaxy map already. Interesting. We're up here in the Sol system. So welcome to the FIS, our newly developed prototype carrier, the Father. I am your counseling officer, Elia. Your reputation is well known. Many officers on board are aware of it, and of course some have worked with you on operations. Please keep in mind that this advanced patrol carrier is still prototype, and while you may have contributed to the design, the ship's true nature or capabilities have yet to be revealed and are still unfamiliar to even us. We will push the prototype to the limits as we test it. The FIS wants to use your experience of intense conflict with robot gangs. Once the ship design is complete, our mission will begin to uncover who is running these AI gangs and who is behind them. So they said, I suggest you press escape key. Okay, so that is our help menu. Okay, so here's all the information. So as you can see, this is kind of the view that it gives us when we're in game. Looks like looting's a thing, local companies, officers, and plots. Like I said, this is still very early access, so we're getting an early look at it. And the developer is kind enough to let us have access to it. And we are going to take our look at it and see what it is. I like the concept. I love space games and strategy and management, so it ticks all the right boxes for me. So left click the Father symbol, and you can select your ship. Then right click the point you want to go, and our navigators will make the adjustments, plot the route, and we'll be on our way. The distress signals on the map indicate emergencies, so that's somewhere we should definitely go to. So I think we right click here. Looks like we have to... Okay, so distress signals, we can reach these points by right clicking on. We can also right click planets to set a course. There's the locate chip gangs operating in orbits. You can pause with the middle mouse button. Receive a warning of a pirate attack in the vicinity. The FIS commander wants us to move there. Immediately left click the Father, then right click the mission. Okay, so there we go. So as you see here, engine set, our XO is communicating with us. So it looks like we can get some details on all these systems. Looks like when we highlight them, it kind of shows the nebula. I don't know what the text is. I'm assuming that's a translation. So we are in game now. Definitely reminds me of FTL on the surface. The Father's technical interface has been designed to enable you to have command over all crucial details. At the top of the interface, you'll find map and radar. So is that this here at the top? Yeah, it looks to be. The white rectangle represents the whole region, while the blue rectangle shows the area we are monitoring. You can change this area with A, S, or A and D, or the arrow keys, so we can shift left or right. Okay, that's very useful. I see a miner there, so it moves us across here. You can see the blue box moving. Red signals are enemy contacts, so the enemy contacts are over here. Looks to be these two right here. We are the yellow mark, so we are here. White mark is civilians. Our fighters, which we haven't deployed yet, will show up as green. So to select the mothership, looks like we're paused still. So the Father's technical interface is, so to use the neural network, simply move the mouse wheel back and forth. Okay, so it's right here. Okay, so in certain moments we can increase the ability of our pilots. So on the left and bottom left of the interface, you will find command and control panels. These are the bridge, fighters, and turrets. So the bridge is up here. Fighters are here. Turrets are down at the bottom. You can select the turrets on the ship by left-clicking the turret panel here. So there's our turret panel. I'm assuming same with the bridge. There's our bridge officers. Same thing with fighters. We can open and close that. That's a handy little tool. There are also our hotkeys. Our weapon officer will track the weapons. Alright, so you can press fighter number to select the pilot, and you can also do shift and turret number to select turrets. Alright. So loot, you must scan the item. You can use the father in the fighter configuration to do such. Alright, scan and loot. So this is an interesting tutorial. A bit wordy, but maybe it'd be a little more interactive if they walked us through as this thing's happening. You know, do the action, then pause and show us in that moment. To loot, you must scan the wrecks. You can also deploy turrets or minefields. Okay. There's some of the commands. And that's from, I'm assuming, once the ship's deployed. You can toggle the hangar interface with H. Okay, so here's our hangar. Good to know. Press C to center on the father. Alright. Okay, so we are ready to go. So let's go ahead and bring up our hangar interface. I want to see if we can make sure these pilots are assigned correctly. So our fastest ship is going to be the Panther. I think we definitely need to get our fastest pilot. So that's going to be probably Lucky. So can I shift around the pilots is the question. Alright, so Shadow is 0.33. However, she's a decent pilot, so 153. We're going to move her there. We're going to move old Lucky up to the Panther. Is a decent critical. Jester is one of our slower pilots. So Lucky is no longer. So this is, which pilot is this here? So he's 0.86, which is very good. You know what? I'm throwing him in the Reaper. Lucky can have the Harbinger. I think that's a good configuration there. Then, welcome to the stream, those that are joining in. I'm thinking we throw. Looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We should have one more ship, right? Or is it a backup? So, I think a Mirage needs to be here. You can be here. And then you can be here. I think that's our good combination right there. We'll find out for sure. Alright, so break out our fighter hood. So there's Shadow there. So we are going to you're going to go ahead and launch Lucky right behind him. Gonna launch the next ship behind. It looks like we have our ships here. They are opening fire. It's made. They are definitely in combat now. Destroy the targeting computer. Pull a couple of the ships over on that target. So to scan, we recall, I believe we right click.
Taking heavy damage. Need repairs.
Let's go ahead and look at our hulls. You can go ahead and return, get repairs. Took out their system there.
Captain, the father is in maximum condition at the moment.
So I'm gonna go ahead and bring back the damaged ships. We're gonna have these two go and scan the wrecks, correct? I think it's let me look real quick. It's the galaxy map. Let's look real quick. Scanning, so loot. Loot has a very important place. So looting. Like I said, I think the tutorial definitely could use a little bit of work, but for the most part, it's not bad. Trying to remember. See, the mouse wheel thing is kind of bugging me a little bit, let's be honest. What are they dogfighting? What are y'all two dogfighting? I'm pretty sure y'all are alright. Moving the father, which we can do. Gonna move in with the father and attempt to loot these. So to scan, I'm trying to recall. Is it here? Alright, I'm having a moment now, y'all. Bear with me. So it has a smart pause feature. I'm gonna have them go and scan that. So what else could we scan here? Right here. Let's have y'all grab that loot for me. So like I said, everyone, it's a new game. It's early access. It's not bad so far. It's got a little bit of a learning curve that I've noticed. But I have nothing to complain about it. So what are we pausing for? Let's grab this other loot. Have you return. You know what? Do a return all. Let's check out the hangar. So we should have some loot brought back, correct? What exactly did we pick up? Let's have first fighter take off. We're gonna scan this. Okay, so have we completed the mission? I'm assuming so. How do we complete the mission now that we... Okay, so we are going to return all. And the father is going to be heading off map, but it looks like we were just passing through. So that's understandable. This ship is definitely so maneuvering. So, are we just making our way over here? It seems like. Curious why it was stopping. Is it like because I moved somewhere else, or I'm assuming this is what we're doing, right? So it looks like it resets the. You do a command, it resets the point. Like you can't just click again over and over. So can we do anything about these little asteroids? That's the question. It looks like I clipped something, but why is it smart pausing like that? That's the $1,000,000 question. So, you know, just a light critique, the smart pause system is convenient in some cases. Okay, so give me a second. Chat. Give me 1 minute. Appears the game crashed. We're going back in right now, just waiting on the game to boot up. So it looks like we had a little bit of a crash with the game. Alright, we're back into it. So hopefully... Alright, so it seems we did not save that first battle. A little bit frustrating there. So we're just gonna throw a couple guys over. Just grab a couple fighters, because at this point I don't think it makes too much of a difference. At least I didn't notice anything in the fight. Any standout. But like I said, it's early access. We're just going to use a couple of these here. We're going to go ahead and throw ourselves in. This time we're not going to do this tutorial. We can skip this time.
They're lethal. Father, I need fire support.
Father, do you copy? I'm in bad shape.
Gentlemen, I'm taking heavy fire. Get me out of here. Command, they've locked on me. Can't shake them.
I'm hit. I need fire support.
Alright. So we're hopping in the game now.
Captain.
Okay. So at least this time we know what we're doing. So we are going to immediately deploy our fighters. And we are going to be deploying them right away. Go ahead and deploy our next one. Same thing with the third ship. We're gonna just brute force them. And deploy our fourth ship. Send them down. Last ship is going to be deployed. Like I said, the smart pause, I wish it was just a function. I wish it didn't automatically pause on us. That part can be kind of annoying. So we are going to see about bringing the turrets online. double check something real quick. So it said go here, how to play. Right click a targeted enemy in the bottom. This panel will display which target is in it. Right click on the targeted enemy in the bottom row to disengage the target. Select turrets and then left or by left clicking on them. Alright, so I think we're doing it right. See, I don't understand the smart pause there. But yeah, our turrets are focusing in on the ship now. See, the smart pause is kind of getting on my nerves. How's it going? Welcome to the stream, those that are joining in. We're just checking out this Pirate Patrol. Concept looks very interesting. It is definitely very early access still. I see potential here. Definitely needs some polishing. But nothing bad. Currently we're battling two areas right here. It looks like they're about to take out that ship, and then this one up here. We need to pull some guys onto that one to give a hand. That missile is rounding about. That's smart pause though. It's going for the ship. There we go. Took him out. So I want to have you return. You return. You, I'm gonna have come scan. You need to definitely return to the ship. Raven, you can come out here and scan the wreck. The scanning's in progress. How's it going, everyone? Raven, let's have you go ahead and do this scan too. Or is that Raven? My mistake. And then Blaze, go ahead and take a look there. I want to go ahead and scan the loot. See what we get this time. So how many of y'all in chat like space games? So they're currently scanning the wrecks. Then we're going to have to navigate through this field, I believe. One thing I'm curious about is can we lock the ship onto that? There we go. That's what I wanted to do. I have you loot, or nope, you're gonna loot that. And do we have any other loot down here? I think we're good here. Blaze, you can go and return. Raven, I think is okay. Raven, I'm gonna have you return as well. We're gonna go ahead and start moving our ship along. So you right click the move. I'm gonna have him take off and go scan. I want you to come scan this rock, please. There you go. Come scan the rock, Darkwing. We're gonna destroy it as soon as he's done scanning it, because supposedly you can get some extra rewards. So it shouldn't take him but a moment to scan it. Oh, let's bring a couple turrets online, and we're gonna fire on that. Bring the big turret online. And Darkwing, you can go and return back to the ship. We're gonna have all the turrets. Take this out. There we go. Get that out of our way, and then we're gonna head off the map, yo. How's it going, everyone? Welcome to the stream. Feel free to say hi in the chat. Just hanging out, taking a short look at this Pirate Patrol game. Got a key for it from the developer. Just taking a look at it. Man, that is a tough meteor. What? See if we can weasel our way around it. Because we got a rock coming right for the ship right now. Ow, that hurt. And all right, enemies destroyed. Scanned asteroids. So we didn't lose anything here. All right. 35 years ago, you led the pirate faction. So it looks like we have a choice system, which gives us some boost to skills. Now it's saying the skills aren't really mattering. So this is kind of the character screen for our captain here. Looks like we have different skills and things that can be unlocked over time. Which is a cool concept. So we're going to take our ship here to Mars. So we're in orbit around Mars. We have ships. So we're going to be deploying immediately. Deploying our third ship. I'm gonna go ahead and deploy our fourth ship. And our fifth ship. The turrets are actively firing. We're gonna be moving our ship here. I need to close this. I'm gonna move this into a better spot. We're actually seeing some combat this time around. How's our fighters? Oh, we lost the ship. Let's go into the hangar mode. We're short a ship. Do we have any backups? I thought we had 6 ships. So we got our hunter we can deploy. And fighters 2 take off. That's a pretty tanky ship there. Ooh, they are locking onto him now. Yep, they are locked onto him. So it looks like we lost one ship. So I'm gonna have ships start scanning. The Rex. Oh, we still have one ship down below. He's hiding down there at the bottom. Can I get that,
Mayday, mayday, I'm pinned down by enemy fire. Fire at will. Don't let any of them get through. Facing enemy fighters now.
There we go. Turrets are firing on it now. Thrusters are damaged on the enemy ship. And we're good. Raven, I need you to return to hangar. You're in rough shape.
Mayday, mayday, I'm pinned down by enemy fire.
So that would be probably why we were getting the tactical pauses.
Enemy fighters closing in fast. Hull integrity at critical level. Critical hit, I can't stabilize.
You need to return.
I'm hit, but still in the fight. I'm crippled. Anybody read me? I'm going to rip out all your wires, Robot.
We lost another ship.
One more hit and you'll set space and behind enemy fighters now. I'm in serious trouble here.
Oh, this might be a battle we lose. Just saying.
Rain missiles down on this mother freighter.
These are very strong ships.
I've got a whole group. I've got air. Someone help.
We have no more ships, so
Stay sharp. Trying to outmaneuver me. Stay sharp.
we got it. It's running.
Can't fight. I'm riddled with holes.
Oh man, it's getting brutal.
Father, reporting heavy damage. Over.
I'm about to eject. Keep it up.
Father. This son of a bitch. I took a lot of hits. System damage, but operational.
I've taken heavy damage. I need backup.
Looks like he's ready to take off. We need him back in space. Looks like that first ship is in rough shape. See what we can do.
I've got a bogey on my tail. Can't take them.
And these AI ships are brutal.
What is the cause of your anger?
Alright, so how's it going, everyone? Welcome to the stream. Just taking a quick look at this game I got a key to today. It's called Pirate Patrol. Figured we'd give it a shot and check it out. It's very early access though. Definitely needs some balancing and some tweaks to the game.
Father,
I don't dislike the concept.
Fire support.
But I think we lost all our ships, which is not the greatest thing. Our turrets are looking. Get that ship off of us. Let's check the hangar, double check. Oh, and we got another crash. Alright, y'all. I think this is going to be it for trying out this game. I figured we'd take a look. We will, or I'll check it out a little bit later on, see how the development is on it. Once they get a little more stable, we might try it again. We can hop back in just a minute, though, and I figure we can do a little bit of ATS or something if y'all want. What would y'all like to do? What would y'all like to see me play? We got some other games we could play, but I like the concept of this game. I think it will be better in the future, but we will definitely take a look at it again. I am going to end this stream though and start up another one. So give me just a couple minutes and we'll be back.